So welcome and thank you everyone for tuning up to our presentation tonight. I call this presentation Survive the Global Crisis or any kind of financial crisis. My name is Rita Ashen and I'm a president in our new consumer community. I'm also a mother of 6. I've got 3 grandchildren and I do a number of things with this company. You can see the credentials written there on the slide in front of you. I really do enjoy educating people in cryptocurrency. That's one of my passions. And I am originally from New Zealand, from a small suburb called Mangere. And so I'm very excited to bring you this presentation tonight. Let me just quickly go through this compliance disclaimer and let you know that we're not registered brokers, we're not advisors, we're not going to offer you any financial advice. We'll show you some figures and they are for illustrative purposes only. All business opportunities do come with some risks, so please be responsible. Do your own research and do your own due diligence. If you need some help, just ask someone, ask a financial advisor, ask an accountant that's in your own area. So just a picture behind, this is a picture of the city of Minsk in Belarus, which is one of our head offices of the business that I belong to. So very beautiful picture, beautiful city. Now, I just want to talk to you about the elephant in the room. You know, with everything that's been going on now, a lot of people don't want to talk about it. I'm worried about it. You know, well, not online anyway. You know, we talk about a lot of things when we're on social media, but sometimes we don't talk about things that are quite personal to us. And myself and, you know, a lot of my family and friends are really worried about this global crisis and what it's going to mean for everyone. So, and it seems that no country is getting away from this crisis. You know, it's in every single country of the world. And I was in France not so long ago, and I remember this airport. And, you know, this is a picture of the airport in Paris last week. And if you would have told me that it was going to look like this not even a year after I was there, I would have said, you're crazy. This is a very busy airport, just like the one that I was in Frankfurt in Germany not so long ago. Huge, you know, amounts and thousands of travelers. But this crisis has done this now to all the airports. And, you know, I was even in Times Square not too long ago. And again, there were thousands of people on a really, really cold Saturday night. And it was on the verge of snowing, right? And there were still thousands of people now. This is Times Square just last week. So this has really made an impact. You know, I've got friends, I've got family that are worried, they're not sure what they're doing. And then everyone has their theory on, you know, what's the cause of it? You know, is it a conspiracy theory? You know, is it this or is it that? You know, and lots of them are going around. And I think the bottom line though, what I found when I'm talking to people is that they're not, the cause of it is not really the main worry of them right now. It's how, you know, it's the fact that they're locked down and they can't go back to work and they can't earn an income. So that's really the main thing of what they're worried about. And I also noticed that apart from that, is time. They don't know when things are going to return back to normal. So they don't know how to plan, you know, for their finances. And it really is a worry. So this is what we have been discussing, you know, offline, just in, you know, in private and messenger and everything. So it's, if they knew how long the crisis was going to last, they wouldn't be so anxious and they wouldn't worry so much. But it's the fact that they don't know, which is really worrying them, because it's this. Right? It's this that they're running out of. They're running out of money and they don't know how long they have to plan for. And so it is a stressful situation. A lot of people are not saying this on, you know, social media. They're still laughing and joking about toilet paper and things like that. But, you know, behind closed doors, you know, we've got families that are really worried about what's going to happen. And, you know, this is what we're doing. You know, we've got the luxury of going to the grocery store and filling up, you know, the grocery carts and stuff. But, you know, I'm also worried every day about, you know, my family and that for how long it's going to be till, you know, they're going to be like this, standing at the aisle, running out of money, not knowing what to put into the trolley, you know, into the cart, just not knowing how far they have to stretch that dollar. is a real problem. And even thinking about, you know, something as simple as just relaxing at night with a glass of wine, you know, watching a movie, catching up with friends, how long till our money runs out and, you know, we're actually left in the dark, you know, how long till we can't even pay the power bill anymore, we won't be able to charge our phones up, we won't be able to connect with people on the internet. So it's a real worry. And, you know, I spoke to a family member just last week, and he was really worried about his finances and saying that he wasn't going to, you know, he's not in a good situation at all, like less than a month, and he's coming into some real problems. And so, you know, I'm also thinking about people like that, thinking about, you know, them worrying about, you know, not just the groceries, but the household, you know, and this is what can happen if this situation goes on too long. You know, we're going to have people that are not just out of work, but they're not going to be able to, you know, pay the mortgage anymore. And we've all seen this happen before, you know, way back in 2008 for some of us that were hit in this crisis. And it's a shame that, you know, we might have to come to that again. Really sad for some families. And so really it's just, you know, we look at the calendar, this is 2020. No one had an inkling when we were celebrating on the 1st of Jan that this was going to happen. We had no idea that in April, you know, March, April, we'd be locked down because of this particular virus. There were a lot of other things we were worried about in January, like the fires, right? So now we're looking at April here. And if we knew how long it was going to be, then we could kind of, you know, calculate things, stretch our money further, you know, see what we could do, but just not knowing. And I'll give you a bit of a, you know, for USA people that I know, a lot of partners and friends, good friends that I know in USA, school is cancelled for the rest of the year. So if we're looking at April, it's still another 8 months away. You know what? That's a real worry, especially down here in Australasia. If it's going to even last another 2 months for us, we couldn't even fathom, you know, 8 months away. So, you know, unfortunately, there's going to be a lot of us that will be laid off work in this time, and, you know, a lot of us that will have to turn to perhaps the government for support, or maybe family members for support. And I want to introduce you to the CEO of our company. His name's Andrei Haratov. Now, he's a multidisciplinary professional investor, and he has been through 3 different crises. He's been bankrupt 3 times, and every time, because of these crisis situations, and every time that crisis is over, he works his way back up to a multi-millionaire status. So he absolutely knows what people are going through, and he's been trying to prepare us since I've been in this company and involved with him for the last 3 years. He's been preparing us for crises like this one. Now, he's a creator of Academy of the Private Investor. You're going to learn more about that soon. He's a professional in network marketing, founder of our company, and he's a most marvelous business coach. And he also he's a very spiritual person. He does a lot of dream realization sessions, and we've been privileged to a few people in this room to be at one of his sessions. Absolutely amazing, you know, transportation and meditation. So if you ever get the chance to get on one of these sessions with Andre, make sure you do. It's something that you won't regret. So Andre wants to, help out. You can see that there's a crisis going on, and, you know, he's got a fantastic offer for people to join what is called our crypto unit program. And let me just show you a short video of exactly what the crypto unit program is. And we've just turned 1 year old just a few weeks ago.
Happy birthday, crypto unit program. 3, 2, 1, go. We have liftoff. Big changes begin with one small step. On March the 30th, 2019, Andrei Havratov, CEO of the Academy of a Private Investor and NEEW consumer community, presented his program for the creation of a global investment portfolio in different segments of the investment market. It was found profitable and was supported by people from more than 150 countries of the world. Within the first year of the program, more than 600,000 people worldwide received quality education in investing, took part in mass events held by the company, and became owners of CRU points equivalent to shares in the global investment portfolio. Only by pulling together the capital of program partners, we managed to create assets in various investment market segments and become co-owners of businesses with a high return on investment. Gold mining, Ghana, Zambia, production of synthetic diamonds, filmmaking industry, TV series, The Miners, Basalt Innovative Technologies, resort real estate in Phuket and in Krasnodar region, the restaurant chain, Sushi Master. In 1 year of work, we have opened 37 restaurants in several major cities in Russia, Kazakhstan, and Belarus. We are planning to open 1,000 more restaurants around the world. There is a total of 20 different projects already yielding a monthly profit, and crypto unit program itself is divided into several parts and phases, each of which ends up showing record-breaking performance. March the 30th, 2019, the launch of crypto unit program, and as early as April the 3rd, 2019, the transition to the second stage of development. May the 8th, 2019, the start of the allocation of bonuses within the loyalty program. November the 13th, 2019, the first accrual of the Profi bonus. January the 8th, 2020, the transition to the second part of development. January the 15th, 2020, CRU token enters Ethereum blockchain. February the 29th, 2020, the value of the global investment portfolio is estimated at $379,780,000. March the 9th, 2020. The first AU points are released and the internal exchange between program participants is launched. Within the first year, overall, more than 15.5 million units have been allocated in bonuses under the loyalty program and the Profi bonus. And the total number of partners in the company has almost reached 1.5 million. The implementation of crypto unit program will result in the issue of 80 billion CRU, 10 billion of which will be retained to ensure liquidity. When the value of the project's assets will be more than $100 trillion, crypto unit market value will reach more than $1,250 for 1 CRU. By the end of the program, the Profi bonus is expected to be within the range from $1 to $50 for 1 CRU. Now you are ever close to completely changing your life. Crypto unit program is one small step towards your well-being and one huge leap for mankind. Start acting. The time has come.
So I hope you enjoyed that video. That just shows you all the progress that we've made in the last year since launching the crypto unit program. And the video did go rather fast, but I will go over that in a little bit more detail. With the crisis that's going on right now, there is a work from home opportunity for you to make some extra income. So buckle up. I'm going to show you how we can do that. We've got a referral system, and you can generate some income while you're at home. And we'll get into that later on in the webinar. But let me just tell you, our company, Academy of the Private Investor. It was started 9 years ago by the CEO, Andre Haratov. You've already met him in the earlier slide. So established in 2011. And with Academy of the Private Investor, you're able to learn at home. Apart from the global crisis right now, we had courses where, in a classroom setting, where we would all gather. We had courses offline and online as well. But you can study these lessons in the comfort of your own home. And this is the products. So some of our products offer you a chance to partake in the global portfolio ownership. But let me just also tell you about another product that we have. It's called Genius of Finance. Now, this is a game which is right now is in the process of becoming a board game just the size of Monopoly, and that's going to be distributed all around the world so people can play it. It's similar to Cashflow Quadrant, but I heard that it's better than Cashflow Quadrant. It's like Cashflow on steroids. That's the game from Robert Kiyosaki. lucky. So I've played this a number of times, and it's a great game for people to learn about investments, to learn about creating passive income, and it also hones in their negotiating skills when they want to acquire businesses and they don't have the money. So this is great practice for you in the real world, right? So this is an awesome game, and I've got a short video that will show you a bit about this game as well.
Revelation in business training. In a short time, the training has become popular in more than 20 countries of the world. It received the approval of a huge number of business trainers, mentors, and coaches. What is the reason for its effectiveness? Knowledge does not bring success, only experience gives the result. Under the guidance of an experienced presenter in the form of a game, you simulate the events of real life. Get the experience of investing, communication, and generating new ideas. You are working on your goal in the game. You clearly formulate your goal and work out strategies for achieving it. Vision of opportunities gives you extra results. The game will expand your boundaries of thinking and allow you to notice in life what was previously hidden from your attention. The training.
So that's just one of the products, Genius of Finance. Remember, I said that sometimes we study in a classroom setting. We run courses called Master Profi. We haven't got any at the moment because of what is happening, but otherwise they were 3-day courses where we would enjoy studying and learning together. This course here, myself and Neil Morrison, our other coach from New Zealand, we taught this group of nearly 100 people at the Gold Coast. And it's great because you get to study, get to learn. You're staying in the hotels together, so you're eating, breakfast and lunch and dinner. So you're really able to connect with the students. And if they have problems, we have a lot of coaches helping us as well, even including Nathan, who's on the call with us tonight. So we have a lot of fun, and we get a lot of learning and studying done in these courses. And a lot of people say to me, so for example, I've got some family members, and they say, oh, I don't want to learn anymore. I'm past learning. I've left school. And then I say to them, and it's exactly why you're still looking for an opportunity. You're still looking for financial stability because, you didn't prepare in your 20s. You didn't prepare in your 30s. You didn't prepare in your 40s. And now you're heading into your 50s and your 60s and you're still not preparing. So if you don't make a change, if you just keep throwing your money into some sort of a scheme and you really don't know how to look after finances, you really don't know the intricate ways of growing wealth creation, you are going to be stuck in that cycle over and over and over again. And so when I tell people this, they just click. They understand that what I'm saying is true. If you don't learn how to grow your money, it doesn't matter how much money you get. Even if you won lotto tomorrow, you would lose that. If it was $1 million tomorrow, within a year, I can pretty much guarantee that you won't have it anymore. You would have spent it on a house, bought some cars, gone on a holiday, and that $1 million wouldn't grow. But an investor, someone who is savvy about their finances, they would spend a portion of that million and make that million grow and grow and grow until they are financially secure and financially stable. So that's the difference between not knowing how to manage your money and knowing and being very savvy about how to earn and build wealth creation. You want to reserve what you have. You don't want to spend everything you have. You want to be able to reserve it, preserve it, and grow wealth. So with our courses, you can learn, and some of them you can actually own part of the global portfolio. We've got a lot of courses where it's strictly learning, but there are some very exciting courses where you will be able to be co-owner of our global portfolio and be part of the crypto unit program. So let's see how you can do this. Well, by purchasing our education packages, you can own part of the global investment portfolio. And if you want to have a look in the back office and look at the different products we have, someone will be able to show you which products will allow you to be co-owner of our crypto unit program. So let's take a look at those assets in the video. They did go quite fast. We have lots of assets in various market sectors, and there's a reason for that diversification. If you remember just 3 weeks ago when the stock market crashed, everything was falling, right? I know personally someone who lost 26,000 overnight from the stock markets in their pension fund. So what happened there was, if you put everything, if your pension fund is all in stocks, when the stock market crashes, your pension is going to crash as well. So we have our assets in different markets. So if one market does crash, it's not going to affect us too badly. You know, we're not going to lose a massive percentage overnight. So we have a fraction of our holdings in the stock markets. We don't invest everything like a lot of our mutual funds here for super funds here in Australia. Also, we are in what we call the venture markets with a product called basalt. Now, basalt can replace things that metal makes, so it will be used in construction, car manufacturing, aircraft machinery. It's going to be a multi-trillion-dollar industry, because that is part of construction, right? There's also precious metal sector that we're in. So we have ownership of 4 gold mines, and we were privileged to see some video footage of some of the gold mines last week, which was very exciting. Also, precious stone sector. We own part of a diamond manufacturing company as well. And we have ownership of land in various countries. And also the real estate sector, we're building a resort in Thailand. So these are some of the plans. And if you look at the picture, the lower picture, you'll see that it is very close to the water's edge. So it's going to be a very popular resort for all the tourists once the borders open up again. We also have ownership in the cryptocurrency markets. Again, we don't put our assets into everything. It's just a fraction. So we have a variety of different cryptocurrencies. And also we are co-owner of 3 movie production companies. One company, we saw a short of their film. It's a superhero called Dragon Man. And that one should be out within the next year. So it'll be really exciting to be able to advertise a film, you know, which we're co-owners of. So it's very exciting. Now, this is called Shikard. The Shikard is similar to Flybys. You know, it's a loyalty management system. So we're co-owners of this as well. And I know you must have seen this quickly on the video. We're co-owners of the Sushi Master restaurant. Since we've been co-owners less than a year, we've opened up 37 restaurants. We want to open up about 2,000 restaurants. The Sushi Master is great for us because when they are open and functioning well, they provide us with our liquid assets in the form of profits every single month. So we want to open a lot of these, and you know, a lot of other restaurants as well, so our co-owners can enjoy some monthly profits as well. So that's Sushi Master. And this is a picture of the CEO and our CEO as well. And we also have massive co-ownership in an innovative transport company, another exciting venture. I've actually had the privilege, and a number of us on this call tonight have been to Belarus and have been to the testing facility and experienced a ride on one of these transportation vehicles. So we can't wait till this company gets underway and starts serving the public. It's going to be a magnificent time to look forward to. Now, our portfolio, the value of it is over 400 million right now. I'm going to show you those figures in a little bit more detail. So we're starting from the top, the blue square, innovative transport. That one is valued at asset ownership value is 65 million. The real estate, so this consists of some of the land that we have and also the hotel that we're building in Thailand, that's valued at 5 million. The gold mines are all valued at 310 million. Sushi Master just over 6 million, close to 7 million. For the movie production companies, they are close to 1 million. The stock markets, we are starting to drain that account there. It's 53,000, but we feel that that hasn't really performed so well. So we're going to drain that and put those funds somewhere else. The crypto markets, just over 1 million. Basalt, 1.7 million. Shikard, close to 5 million. And diamond production, just over 1 million. And we've got about 8 million still in our balance sheet. So that's the value of our portfolio at the moment. This has been great work, and the work has been done by the efforts of a lot of people in our company, a lot of our partners, and we thank them for their work. So let's just take a look at the first box there and look at the asset growth over the last 12 months. It equates to, and so 12 months ago, our assets were around about 12 million a year ago. So the growth has been about 692%. If you do that over a month, it's a 57.7% growth every single month, which is absolutely astronomical. So this program has been more successful than we had imagined a year ago when we started implementing it. Now, let's just take a look at the global economy versus our crypto unit program and what we call multi-level crowd investing. So with the global markets, you can see on the graph, the very first picture on the graph, you can see how the markets were up until around about that crash in March. You can see it's starting to really plummet, and then it just starts to pick up after a good 2 to 3 days. So what happened here? We had the quarantine. People were, worried. People were anxious about what was happening. There was fear. So anytime you have that kind of, amongst the community, amongst the countries, you're going to see the stock markets react to it. So we had the world economy in chaos. Production was declining, so we had a lot of productions, a lot of companies, businesses were closing down. Potentially 1 to 2 billion people were becoming unemployed. And, trying to get back from an economic collapse like this can take up to 10 years. It took about 10 years just to recover from the last collapse that we had. So the future is very uncertain. Now, if we have a look at the last year in the crypto unit program and what it was valued at to what it is now, the collapse of the stock market did not affect the crypto unit one bit, because we don't just invest in the stock markets, we invest in many other things. And if anything, we pushed right through that chaos of that collapse, and we are going strong. So the crypto unit program, an excellent place to investigate if you're looking for a future, for some great future investments. So our company also offers a lot of multiple income streams. Right now, you can join us and help us sell our product. We're always looking for people to share this opportunity with others. And it's like any kind of company. If you sell a product for them, you'll get a bonus, and you'll get some revenue in the form of bonuses. So we offer that to people just like you would, sell a car, you get a commission, you sell a house, you get a commission, you sell any other product, you get a commission. Well, the same thing is available here. So if you like what you see, if you like our product, by all means, you can also come on board, not just be what we call an investor and investing in your education and in your future, but you can also become a partner and help us by getting our products out to as many people as possible. We've also got a loyalty program and profit bonus once a month. What happens is the company will share some of the revenue back to all the partners, depending on how many crypto unit tokens that they hold. But that's we can explain that to you in the Q&A if you like. We've also got an internal exchange where people can trade and also make some extra income streams. We're a relatively new company, right? So we are looking for people that want to represent the company, people that want to be speakers and coaches, and that also is another income stream. We also give an income stream for our local leaders in every country, people that help us grow the business, our leadership council and our presidential council. Now in future, our crypto unit will be on the open market and the public exchanges, and there it will be traded as well. So that is a future income stream. Also, if you hold on to those crypto units, for every crypto unit, you're going to be paid a dividend and some profits as well from the company. And we've also got a VIP program starting soon. That as well will be another income stream. So there are so many ways where you can survive the global crisis, so many different income streams. And the one that we've got at the moment is called an express bonus. If you want to start earning in our company by helping us to sell our products, the minimum is 200 units or $200 for one of our basic packages. And if you help us sell some of those, there's some massive rewards for you. So let's watch this quick video to see how much you could earn by being one of our partners.
Qualifications. The new Presidential Council and Consumer Leadership Council makes an unprecedented proposal, more than 200 units for each of you. You are looking for a way to increase your income, then right now you need to turn on your activity to the maximum and to take advantage of this profitable offer of 2020. It is very simple. Let's figure it out. In order to receive bonuses within the promotion, it is necessary to update your status or increase it, attract new partners to the first line, and for a certain number of days, help them achieve their required traits. A quick way to get an additional bonus in addition to the main reward, according to the company's bonus plan, isn't it? Moreover, you have enough time to fulfill the conditions. The promotion kicked off on March the 30th and runs through December the 31st. As a result, you grow helping your partners raise their statuses and get additional bonuses, the size of which depends only on you. This is a great occasion to throw a party, talk about the opportunity with personal partners for business development. Let's consider it in more detail. Agent, a bonus of 350 units for fulfilling all conditions. For the consultant, the bonus is 800 units, and if you fulfill the conditions of the agent, you will receive another 350 units, a total of 1,150 units. Manager, the bonus is equal to 1,700 units, and you have the opportunity to fulfill the conditions for agents and consultants while receiving additional bonuses of 350 and 800, a total of 2,850 units. Leader Manager, 4,000 unit bonus. Fulfill the conditions for consultants and managers and get 800 and 1,700 units, respectively, a total of 6,500 units. Top Manager, a bonus of 8,000 units. Follow the conditions for consultants and above and get 800, 1,700, and 4,000 units, respectively, a total of 14,500 units. Vice President, the bonus can be 15,000 units. Follow the conditions for managers and above, and 1,700, 4,000, 8,000 units will become yours. The total bonus can be 28,700 units. At the presidential level, there are two great opportunities. There has never been such an incentive to enter the higher ranks. The first condition for presidents, the bonus can be 50,000 units, 20,000 for 2 new vice presidents, plus 30,000 for 3 more. Fulfill the conditions for managers and above and get also their bonuses, 1,700, 4,000, 8,000, and 15,000 units. The total bonus can be 78,700 units. The second condition for presidents, the bonus can be 134,000 units, 62,000 for 2 new presidents, plus 72,000 for another 3. If you fulfill the conditions from the manager and above, you will get 1,700, 4,000, 8,000, 15,000, 20,000, or 50,000 units. The total bonus can be 212,700 units. Challenge your capabilities. Unleash your inner potential, and more than 200,000 units will become yours. We trade your bright results for amazing bonus. For detailed requirements and terms, see our website. Good luck. Promotion.
So that was a pretty marvelous video. So it shows you how much you can earn on the different ranks in our company. So, you know, there are businesses out there that are closing, but our company is open all hours. And, you know, we welcome partners to come and, you know, earn with us if they want to. It's absolutely, you know, if you want to register and just see what it's all about, then ask whoever introduced you to help you sign up for a free back office website and just immerse yourself into that. Have a look, you know, see if you like our products. You know, just look, we've got different tabs that you can look at. So there's one that I like is the news and also the education tab, see what we offer. And then I'm pretty sure that you'll be excited about asking them, you know, what next. So our top rank in the company is president. The first rank that you could make if you want to earn from this bonus, this is a new bonus that our CEO has just you know, come up with since the crisis. So this is to help all of those people out there in the world that are worried about, you know, that have lost their jobs and need to find an income. So this promotion is absolutely for them. So agent, consultant, manager, leader manager, top manager, vice president, and president, these are the steps. So from scratch, you're talking about 7 steps to get to the top. Now, either one of these steps will give you some amazing bonuses, and these bonuses are all in US dollars, right? So the first step, we've got packages, as I said, for this promotion. We have packages under 200, but for this promotion, the minimum buy is 200. But for those of you who can't get in for this amount, just ask the person who introduced you. There's a lot of ways that we can start you off for free, and you can start earning and get the amount of 200 to purchase your own package as well. So as to be an agent, you need 5 partners that you introduce, and all of them have to purchase 200 units. And then it goes all the way up the ladder. There's a lot of other conditions all the way up the ladder to president, and president is where you can earn some really, really amazing amount of bonuses. Now, I am a president in the company, so don't say to yourself, oh, I couldn't make it, I could never be a president. Well, you know, I am a president, and I wish we had these expresses bonuses when I became president last year, but I'm still happy of where I am. But this is doable, especially in this time of crisis where everyone is looking to earn something extra. And you know what a massive bonus gift for them to own something, own part of a company that's going to be able to pay them well into the future. It's going to be a real legacy, you know, having this asset, having these dividends paid to you every single month as our company grows. So everyone, it's just the $200 to start if you want to be part of that express promotion. Otherwise, again, if you need some help, if you need to work your way to that, you want to come on board with nothing down, your friend or your family member can absolutely show you how that can be done. Now, and as I said, it's 5, every step really, you know, to get there. It's just about everyone bringing 5 people in. So we're asking 5 people to have a look at this program to see if they want to improve their life for a minimum of 200 US dollars. We've got some offers and some promotions going on right now. Right now, if someone purchases, all our newly registered, so if you want to register for free today, the company will give you a bonus 100 crypto unit token points, right? So that is yours absolutely free. And you also get our free course called 8 Rules of the Private Investor. So this is yours to the end of the month, absolutely free for joining. And also we have another bonus gift for the end of this month. Anyone who purchases a package that has bonus crypto units will get 40% extra crypto units. So for example, if you bought 100 US, or say 200 unit pack, which is US dollars, you might get around about, let's say it's 800 crypto units, you will get an extra 40%. So if we get our calculator out, we really like using the calculator in this company. So we go 800 and then we say times 40%. So you will get an extra 320 crypto units up until the end of this month as a gift from our CEO. So utilize that, everyone. That is only for purchases 100 plus. Also, in the future, we're going to enter the VIP club. So all of our members in future from May onward, when they come into our company, they'll be part of the VIP club, and there are a lot of advantages. You'll get cheaper courses that are on offer. Also, there'll be other ways, other extra rewards that you can get. Join us on a Saturday afternoon and we can go over all of those rewards with you, but that's coming in the future. But everyone, if you are worried about what's happening, if you know some family and friends that are maybe struggling, if they want to take advantage of that promotion, it's absolutely open to them, but the time to act is now. The promotion does finish on the 31st of December, so if they really want to get to all those top ranks and get all those marvelous amounts of bonuses, then I suggest that they start acting now to give them enough time to make it to those top ranks. So everyone, this is the end of our presentation for tonight. Thank you so much for joining us. I am going to stop share so we can go into a Q&A session. So I'll stop sharing my screen. And anyone that's here, if you've got a question, if you need something clarified, we can do that right now. I'll continue the recording just for a few more minutes. Let me just check the chat. Let me see.
Rita, there's not a lot there, but there's a couple of progress is made by a few people on the promotion side of thing, which has been great.
Okay, let me see.
John Koo.
Oh, wow. Well done,
Yeah.
Leah. Awesome. He's made agents. So that's a 350 bonus. And, that's US dollars, right? So that's pretty amazing. Well done, Leah.
Thank you very much. Yeah. I'm
So
sorry.
happy for you.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm so excited about it.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Well done.
Awesome.
Yeah, and and also I just joined on the 28th of March. That's when I joined.
Wow. Good
Yes,
man.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Very excited. Yeah, thank you very much.
So you're step one, and now you're going to step two. It's the next big bonus you're heading your way, right?
Yep. I am ready for that.
Okay, good for you.
Yep. Thank you very much, and thanks a lot to Lucy and John. They are on my upline, and they help me a lot.
Okay, that's great.
You're well on your way to become in the multi-millionaire club.
I will. Yeah. Thank you.
Do we have anyone that's new that needs to ask a question about what they just saw? You can use the chat. You can use the chat feature. So down the bottom, if you look in the box, there's a menu down the bottom, and near the green icon, there's a box called chat. So you could ask your question in that chat if you have one. Well, we're going to have a break for 10 minutes, and then I'm going to return for any of the newbies who want to do some, newbie training. So it's like a business training for those ones. So I'm just going to go over things like the client list and how you would get started. So if you have anyone that wants to jump on board with that, we'll let everyone have a bit of a break, and then we can come back for that. Thank you to my co-hosts, Nathan.
Okay, Rita.
and
No problem.
thank you, Josh.
I might have to shoot shortly, Rita, because we've got a Zoom here in WA.
Right, okay. Thank you so much. I'm glad you jumped on because you got to see yourself on that Genius of Finance video.
Yeah. Oh, that was good. It was very well presented, and look, it's perfect in what you said, and you know, across the globe, like you've said, Rita, there's some trying times right now for a lot of people, and you know, this particular company is, I think, holding its own legs in these trying times and giving a lot of people opportunity. Not to mention the promotions, which we've seen a lot of people take advantage of. So, you know, for the new people on the call, and you know, to Aaliyah, well done. That's congratulations to you, mate.
Yes.
That's
Thank you.
utilize the promotions, utilize the services and the opportunities we have with this company, because you know, like we just said, after this, you know, downturn and then the gates sort of start to open up again, there's going to be some huge opportunities in all different areas and industries. And, yeah, we're going to be a finger in pies of all of those, and some big chances to grow your business and grow that wealth and have a passive income for life. So, yeah, so it's really important.
Yeah, exactly.
But,
I like that.
Yeah, Rita, I have a question.
Oh, well, okay, go ahead. What's your question?
Yeah, so like I have been watching some of the videos, and like I came across one of the chat, and one of that the happy birthday video. So it say in that video that the new company, they got a gold mine in Ghana and Zambia. And then I came across a chat online, which is say that they have a gold mine too in Ghana and Tanzania.
Okay, and which ones did you see?
So yes, so like so I was so I'm just not sure so if they
I always go by Aaliyah. I always go by what the
and
company says. You know, Aaliyah, I always go by what the company says. So if it says it in the video, I go by the video, because the problem in those chat groups is that you may get misinformation in the chat groups. You know, someone says one day, someone says Tanzania, and then next minute, you know, they change it to another country. It's kind of like Chinese whispers. So if you want the proper information, always go to the company. You know, they've got their own YouTube and the company video. The one you saw, the video that you saw, released by the company, so that will be the correct information.
Okay.
Yeah. With the chats, you know, our partners, they don't mean to give the wrong information. Sometimes they're so excited and they say, you know, they get mixed up. So that's why we have official pages that you can get information from. And so a lot of the chats is just, you know, general partner chit chat. So,
thank you.
Okay. Okay. Any questions? Otherwise, I will let you wonderful people go and have a break. And so Francis, you can get back with Helen, and if she has any questions, you know, I'm going to be on another 10 minutes, and she can jump on then. Okay, everyone, thank you so much. I see some wonderful faces here that I recognize. I see Carmen from New York and the lovely Ruta from UK. Thank you for joining us. And I will let you go. So everyone, if you have any newbies, I've got a business training going over client lists and things like that in about, I'll say, give us a 10-minute break from now for anybody who wants to come back. Okay, then. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, Rita. Thanks.
Okay. Good night.
I might come back anyway.
Okay, then. Thanks. Bye.